Hello guys, welcome to Semarang. Just at the Semarang train station. Gotta go out, get a grab car and go to our hotel where we're staying for tonight. And tomorrow, again, a walk through the whole city. And let's see what kind of adventures we're gonna experience here in Semarang. Are you excited? Well, she's not going with me. I'm doing the work by myself. What you gonna do? Something. Okay. Anyways, so hot in Semarang. Let's get outside and get a car. Just got picked up by a nice driver, and here going to the city center of Semarang. On the first sight, I think Semarang looks much older than Jakarta. Like many historical buildings, the road look a little bit more historical than everything in Jakarta. So anyways, it's gonna be a lot of fun tomorrow discovering the city here. It's red doors again. I just had good experiences everywhere in Jakarta and the region. Good red doors everywhere I stayed. It's quite clean and comfortable. So why not here too? Red doors. It's a narrow house going to the back. Checking in. Yeah. Anyways, let's go check our room. That's our room at the Red Doors here in Semarang. I didn't know it would be 2 beds. I wish it was one bigger bed, but so it's gonna be me here, my wife here, right? But that's okay. I just want to show you the room. Actually, quite clean. The only downside, like if you book in these kind of places, they're pretty cheap. Often you don't have a window. It can be a little bit smelly, but this year actually not. It's quite like the air condition is working. The air, it's not even that smelly. I thought it would be. Yeah, the beds looks clean enough. It's good enough. The bathroom, so far I looked before, everything working. We'll see about the hot water. This can be an issue sometimes. It's yeah, not moving. The tiles look pretty good, like it got renovated at some point. So yeah, I'm happy. Looks everything good. Yeah. How much was it for the room one night?
I think under 200,000, but above 150.
Yeah, so like a little bit more than 10 euro. That's the same price. Yeah, I think I got in Jakarta mostly. So.
But I'm very satisfied.
Yeah, me too. Like it's good, you know.
Easy to find.
Yeah, there's. I always need some stuff, like a lot of the electric like sockets to plug in all my stuff, to charge my camera, and so there's enough of them in the room. Sometimes you come and there's only one in the room, and that's a little bit annoying because you especially if there's like 2 people coming and then everybody has like I have a laptop with me, I have some stuff, and then if you need to do something, like one is just not enough nowadays. But yeah, here pretty good. Good morning from Semarang. I just got to the very south of Semarang, and strategically it's smart to start the walk here at this edge of the city, from the south to north all the way to the sea, because now the drive with the grab bike was yeah, took a while, and it was basically just going up let's say, mountain. So I just have to walk all the way down. That's much better than walking up the mountain all day long. So this is where we are starting this morning. It's 5:30 and the sunrise here is a little bit earlier than in Jakarta. So I got out a little bit earlier to use the daylight. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a long day walking here. That's the very south point of Semarang. You can see here the entrance gate. Kabupaten Semarang, Selamat Jalan. It means good journey. So from here all the way to the sea, 30 kilometers at least. Let's go. My first coffee at the side of this busy highway entering Semarang. So it's gonna be a loud morning because I have to be walking along this road. Yeah, just what it is like here in Indonesia, walking through the cities. I'm at the Vihara Buddhagaya, a Buddhist temple here on the top of the hill. And this here is the Pagoda Avalokiteshvara, I think that's how you say it. It's the tallest pagoda in all of Indonesia. I don't know, it says 45 meters, but it doesn't look like 45 meters to me. But it's supposedly the tallest pagoda in all of Indonesia. I would like to go inside, but it's just too early. It's 6:30 and the temple opens at 8, so it's a little bit too long to wait for me. So I guess just I just kind of look from the outside in here. Looks very nice. There's actually a lot of Chinese here in Semarang. That's why there would be a Buddhist temple around and not only mosques. I mean, there's in every big city in Indonesia there's Chinese people, but there's, I think, 2 temples here in Semarang, so quite big Chinese temples. Looks nice. I don't know if you can climb up there or no, but that's what I get from out here. Not more, because I'm just gonna get going, and who knows, maybe another time. That's so interesting for me to see in countries like here in Indonesia that somebody here in the almost city center of Semarang starts building a huge building, one here, one in the back, and then it's like you just kind of probably not even halfway through, and then your whole concept and I don't know what happens, like the company runs out of money and it's just basically sitting here and rotting. You see all the iron, the rebars, everything just kind of sticking out. So it just kind of came to somewhere and just stopped, and now must have been, I know, many years just sitting like this. Why does it happen? Why do people start building something huge like this and don't finish it? What's happening? Somebody knows about this project here in Semarang? So far there were not that many interesting things along this kind of busy highway going into the city from the south. There is one thing though. I keep walking now for like the last 2 hours, and there is one name which keeps coming back and I see it everywhere somehow. It's Diponegoro. So there's a university here, it's called Diponegoro, and there's a statue with this guy on the horse here. So I kind of had to stop now and Google who is Diponegoro or what's Diponegoro. And it's my first time in Semarang and I don't know that much about the history here. So because the name just keeps coming back, and there was a huge military complex just up the road, so I just kind of Googled and wanted to know who he is. And he was the son of a sultan from Yogyakarta, and he was fighting the Dutch back in I don't know, something like 1760, fighting for 5 years against the Dutch colonial rule here in Indonesia. 5 years of guerrilla warfare, and in the end he got defeated here in Ungaran, basically where I started walking this morning. Yeah, so that's where he got defeated, and then they captured him and brought him here to Semarang and basically put him in prison and took him to Jakarta, and in the end to Makassar on Sulawesi, where he died. But he became a national hero, and here in Semarang, because he got defeated here, and basically that's kind of yeah, a tribute to him. Like everything here in Semarang, like this huge military complex, the unit like called Diponegoro, the university, parks, like statues around here for him, and so yeah, interesting history. So I just had to know for myself. And yeah, like these guys kind of, maybe, I don't know how significant they are, like in the past, how big, like at that time when he's fighting, but in the end, like you become such a hero that even 250 years later everybody knows about you, and you're such a big hero, like person in a country's history. Well, see what you get when you sometimes stand up against like the tyranny. So, yeah, so Diponegoro, now I know. I'm on this hill, I think it's called Bukit Bintang. There's like, you don't even see it anymore, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 big antennas, and in the background at least another 10. And I don't know, like some restaurants, villas with like some nice terraces, because here, this spot on the hill, you're basically overlooking the whole city. It's just really kind of hazy morning. Otherwise you would see all of Semarang here, the center with the tall buildings, and probably all the way up to the sea. But now you can probably only kind of, like, the visibility is only like 2 kilometers. Not that good, but still interesting. I didn't even think that Semarang is this hilly kind of in the southern part. And here on this hill, like people just dumping, I don't know, construction materials, and here like bamboo from scaffolding, and yeah, just basically dumping everything down the hill. But nonetheless, nice place to see the city from here, even though I only see a little bit, but still, yeah, hot. It's Semarang is quite hot. It's only 8:30 now, and I probably have already like almost 10 kilometers done, but it's yeah, it's way too hot. Way too hot, much warmer than in Jakarta. That's my feeling, I don't know. Okay, let's get a little bit into the shade here, and then keep on moving again. Walking along this busy highway here in Semarang, going up the mountain, and the traffic just coming right, speeding up to me. Even the highway here in Semarang is much smaller, and not as busy as in Jakarta. Jakarta's 4 lanes are not enough, and here the 2 lanes are, as you can see, more than enough, I find. So after 4 hours of walking, I got hungry, and I don't know if you guys know Indomie. I know it's from Germany. My wife is cooking it quite often, so I just kind of feel like eating Indomie. You might know it. You can buy it in Europe, in Germany, and I don't know. In every Asian store they would have Indomie. It's a little store here. People eating breakfast, right? A lot of Indomie there on the wall. And I got myself Indomie rebus, so just kind of boiled Indomie. Very easy, simple to make. Just boil them, add some greens, something, whatever you have, and just boiled egg on top, poached egg, and that's it. That's my breakfast. Really delicious. So, gonna eat some meat. I don't know, 1 portion might not be enough, so I might order another one, and yeah, have something delicious here. Very simple, typical Indonesian. I did have a second portion because 1 portion is just small, and a second orange juice. So now I wanted to pay, and I asked the owner here how much I have to pay, and then I'm giving him kind of money for the double portion with the 2 drinks, and he says no, that's too much, only 1. And I say why? Because there was a nice guy just sitting here across from me. I don't know if you're gonna be watching later at some point. Thank you very much for the portion that you paid for me. That was so nice, really nice thing for you to do. So I ended up only paying 1. Indonesians are so nice, like I say always. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Just walking by the Jatidiri Stadium here in Semarang. Looks quite big. So I assume Semarang has a good soccer club in the Indonesian league. Looks very nice and modern. I don't know how it looks inside, but from the outside, actually quite nice. Well, the people who really have money and who like it nice and clean and everything looking nice, like they even have their house kind of on the back on a side road. Look how it looks like. It's a big wall, very nice and clean, and then these kind of like small terraces, another wall with some flowers, plants here. Beautiful. Just like the back of the road. The house is not finished yet. There's a lot of construction workers and people, so I didn't want to take a video from the front, but that's how it looks when you can afford it. Pagi. And probably when you like it clean, or you've seen more of the world, I don't know, maybe like spend some time in Singapore or something like this, and then you like it when everything looks clean and neat and nice around your house. Welcome to the Police Academy. Some of you might know the series of the guys from the States. Maroney, what's their names? I forgot, but I watched this stuff back in the beginning of the 90s. Police Academy, Indonesian Police Academy. I wonder how Indonesian series of the Police Academy would look like. I imagine it would be very funny. That's a pretty nice idea. Instead of just having grass growing on the side of the road at your house, these people used it for some plants, some tomatoes, chili. It's a good idea. Use the space for some food. I like it. I really like it. I'm still up here on the hill, and there's a train and a wagon here. I don't know why. What's up with this cool thing here? It's pretty crazy. You can see like on the hill and how the wagon, how long the wagon is, goes all the way to the back. I have no clue if this is private or something. Pretty cool though. And how do you get this wagon up on this hill? And the train, like so heavy. Because I can't imagine there has ever been a train track up here on the hill. It's kind of flat here, but as you see here, it goes quite steep to the sides, and there's gonna be quite steep down this way, down the hill. So I don't know how these guys got up all this stuff. Now after the small coffee shop with the train wagon, I'm coming down this way. You see how steep it is, and that's the hill we're on. It's kind of really hilly, like only down at the sea it's a little bit flat, but you see there's a hill here, just a hill across from me. I'm standing on a hill, and there's a hill just over there, so it's very hilly. And like I said, there is a better road obviously up on the hill, but I still don't know, because it's actually the road was quite steep at some point, so I have no clue how the wagon and the train got up there. This here is Lawang Sewu. It used to be the headquarters of the Dutch Indies railway company here on Java Island, or I don't know, maybe throughout all of Indonesia back then. It got constructed at the beginning of the 1900s, and now it belongs to the Indonesian railway company. They renovated it, and I think it's a museum now for like the railway. So there's a lot more government buildings here in the city, because Semarang is the capital of Central Java. Like in one of my last videos, when I was in Bandung, Bandung is the capital of West Java, and here in Semarang of Central Java. West Java is mostly Sundanese. Here it's Javanese. A lot of, or predominantly Javanese people, and speaking the Javanese language here. Yeah, Semarang is a big city actually. Big city, not as big overall, like one of the biggest in Indonesia, but it's still, it has 1,650,000 people. So that is actually quite big. Like for even European standards, not in Asia really, but it's a bigger city than I thought. Like I say, I've never been to Semarang. This is the national monument here in Semarang. Today it's kind of busy here. There's a lot of people. I don't know if there's gonna be election soon, and they were stopping me, and I think there's like fans of Prabowo, the presidential candidate here for Indonesia. So people are excited, and they're not here in this part, but everywhere around. Maybe you still even hear some music in the background, and yeah, it's kind of a busy place now. This here is the town hall, or the city hall in Semarang. Looks actually quite neat. And the bank here, yeah, it's a big city hall. This here looks like the very historic center of Semarang, like with this kind of road here, old buildings back there in the background, and then here there's a 0 kilometer monument, Semarang, but I can't find anything about it. You guys from Indonesia might know what it is. Like, was it the beginning from the first railway in Indonesia, starting from here because I'm close actually to the train station. What is it about this 0 kilometer here in the very center of Semarang? Like you see like these colonial style buildings, the small, I don't know what it would be, guard post, something, and then crossing the river here with all these old colonial buildings. So this kind of puts you back, like right back into the time of colonial Indonesia, like in the 30s, 20s. Look at these buildings. Actually, very beautiful here. Very beautiful. This bridge, everything. Very old, but still in a nice way. It's all renovated and looks nice. This part is really beautiful. I really like it. Look at the old lamps here, even on the buildings. It's like very, yeah, everything, like they try to keep it nice, like this very old center here in Semarang. I'm actually really glad they're trying to preserve it and keep it the way it is. So this is the place where all the tourists in Semarang go. Like actually I didn't even know, I just am walking through here because it's on my way, but this is full of people, mostly Indonesian tourists. But here you can see this is a Protestant church here in the very center. So this was the side roads. So this is when the Dutch set up their seat here of whatever, I don't know, like East Java, and when they built Semarang as a city, and then obviously like you would have a church in the city center and nice wide roads with trees and all these colonial buildings. There's even a building there, it says Spiegel. I don't know if Spiegel in Dutch is the same like in German, like a mirror, I don't know, but yeah, this is even impresses me even more than in Jakarta, like the old town in Jakarta, Kota Tua. This year there's still some buildings like you see here. They need some touching up and like doing some work on them, but otherwise it's a very nice and very nice place. Much nicer than I expected from Semarang. I didn't even know it's such a historical city. Pictures everywhere. Some people even already asked me to take a picture with them. I'm not gonna be stopping too much, otherwise it's just gonna start with everybody. I did take some pictures. Here this building here. Spiegel. Interesting one. This is a very dangerous way how they trying to keep the motorcycles away from the sidewalks here, because there was just a big group of people walking my way, like a group of, I don't know, like 2 buses full, like 100 people. So I just moved out of their way, and then I'm basically standing here on the side, and I even forgot that I'm standing here, looked at my phone, and then started walking and basically like tripping on this chain. So yeah, I don't know, this is not a good idea. Should be something more visible. It's very low and then you kind of just forget that it's there. So yeah, but in Indonesia, I don't know, it's whoever designing these things and thinking about the safety of pedestrians, yeah, It's not something very smart, I find. What if you park a truck, big truck, just on the road in the opposite direction of the traffic flow, and you just leave it here for a couple of days and start working on it? I don't know, welding, repairing, whatever, fixing, painting, I don't know what these guys are doing. How many minutes until the police would be here? What do you think? This looks like a long project too. But in Indonesia, businesses can operate just from the sidewalk, and it seems like nobody cares. Everything's alright. And then we have something else here. I see there was before like a overloaded truck with log, and the log is like still maybe 6 meters longer than the truck and turning left like this one. See, the same. And they're turning left and the logs are just sticking out in the traffic all over the whole road. But again, like here, look at this one. When this guy is turning left, he needs the whole road. You can see it there, maybe. That's just crazy. I just hope you guys with motorcycles, you don't drive underneath. Just wait until they turn left. Yeah, that's traffic in Indonesia. Everything's possible on the roads. Hello, hello. If you're driving a truck in Europe, for every 100 kilogram of overload, you would pay a big fine. I just find it amazing, these guys here with the trucks, every space they can use, like on the cabin, like even up above here. This is actually where, until you should load, they load another meter over, and sometimes the load goes even much further back, and everything is tied down with like strapped down. It's just crazy. Like they must be overloaded like 50% at least, even if not even more. Just so crazy. Like these trucks, I don't know what they're made for, how many tons, but they, whatever, if they should carry 20 tons, they have 30 tons. That's just insane, and it's just normal practice here because everybody is doing it, and it seems like no police, nobody cares. Like on the highways here, like everybody's completely overloaded. That's a lot of green space here along the river. Just crossing the bridge into the eastern part of the city. Yeah. You can see the, I don't know if you can see the tower there in the distance. The mosque, kids playing soccer, flying their dragons up here, burning something. Yeah. So I'm kind of moving to the east now. This part is already industrial. Down there is the port. You can see some chimneys there, and that's why there's a lot of trucks around here. So yeah, it's already kind of about to get dark. So I'm not gonna finish today anyways. I had some fun there with my wife visiting the kampung, and it kind of we took it a little bit easy, slower, sat down later to cool down a little bit, and yeah, just I could finish it. It's there's another, I don't know, 10 kilometers, 9, I don't know, I'm not quite sure, left, but it would be just walking in the dark, and it's I don't know, don't really need to, because I have some time tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go back to the hotel later and get up again in the morning and just do the last little bit here in the east side. It's finally a nice rail crossing here in the kampung, in this neighborhood. This is the train line to Surabaya from Semarang. And then here on the rail tracks, there's kids playing with their like flying their dragons, and it's crazy. Could you even imagine in Europe or in America to let your kids play on the rail tracks? I don't think so. Anyways, I'm hungry, guys, so let's go find something to eat here. But the road looks nice. It's actually kind of freshly done. So let's just go find something to eat. Hello, hello. Here in the kampung, I have some followers again. Your name, apa? Nama?
Nama.
Huh? And now they're shy and they're gone. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, anyways, I wanted to look for some food here, but I don't know, not that much to choose in here. The one place I wanted to eat is closed, and just back on the main road, which I don't really prefer, but maybe I don't even eat anything and just go back. Let's see. I kind of just chose this place here to be almost, I don't know, we'll see, my last place for today because it's getting dark. But this thing here is crazy. I looked even yesterday on the map here when I wanted to walk. It just constantly red on Google Maps. I don't know what's going on here, but this here is just like a traffic jam which is not moving. It's just crazy. People here stuck in traffic, nothing is moving. These people with their bikes, they can just easily turn around and go back. So basically, let's just get through the traffic jam just by walking and see what's going on. I can later I have to go back into the city basically this way, so I'm not worried too much about the traffic jam. I just go across the busy road here, highway, and then I just grab get a bike to get me home. But this is how it looks like when you get into a traffic jam in Indonesia. Like, it's just insane. Nothing's moving. Everything's just crazy. Oh yeah, and then I don't know if you ever seen something like this. A truck full of scooters, motorbikes basically. In Europe, you would have cars loaded up. Here, it's motorbikes. It's gonna move out, so nobody. Yeah, but this is heavy traffic off the highway, and me in between. Sorry, mister. Sorry. Okay, I'm through. Let these guys pass with their bikes, but the cars and the trucks are just stuck. I don't know what's going on, but they're basically not moving even a centimeter. Oh, finally, something's moving. See, even guys getting up on the sidewalk. There's more guys coming behind me, so I gotta make some space for them. That's all Indonesia. Everything is used for driving, the sidewalks, and they're not good for walking anyways, because these trees you kind of have to duck down anyways, so yeah, not made for walking. Look at these crazy trees. Okay, I think from here on it's a little bit easier. Just see these logs again, how long they are. If you're driving a log like this and it's sticking out, I don't know, like 5 meters back into like the traffic. Crazy. What a load. Some big logs. Well, here it's You can see it's only, or mostly just trucks, because we are at the port here, so they're just leaving the highway and coming into the port. Just trucks, more than cars, more than anything else. And tonight I'm literally the only one moving here. If the poor guys in their if the poor guys on their motorbikes are stuck, that's some heavy traffic jam here. The trucks just take up all the space. You can't even wiggle around anywhere. Mostly that's what they do when they're on their bikes, but here just like everybody just stuck. Nothing going forward anymore. I probably already, I don't know, walked a kilometer or two here in the traffic jam, and these guys are just all staying behind me. No place to go, no space, nothing. I'm glad I'm walking. Sometimes you think walking takes forever, but when you're stuck in a traffic jam like this, you wish you just get out of your car and just keep walking. That's it for tonight. It's 5:45. It's getting a little bit it's getting dark a little bit earlier here than Jakarta. So I just stopped at a really small place, got myself some mee again. I just liked it, nobody around here. Got off the main road, too much traffic there with this traffic jam. Some of these little, I don't know what they're called, like these fried things with vegetables. My mee, egg, iced tea, sweet iced tea. You get some chabe, chili, and that's it for tonight. So tomorrow, I don't know, another 8 kilometers. I'm gonna come back here tomorrow to the same place and start walking from here to just get through the whole city. Okay guys, see you in the morning.